for honoring me with this appointment and for giving me the responsibility, for trusting me with this responsibility. I think it is time now for women in sport to come ahead and take the lead. And we are trying to do that not just with the MMA India show, which we have been doing for so many years. We worked very hard on it, and we can, I think, safely say that it's the #1 news channel in India today. We did, to get women into sport, yes, we did start the Pro Punja League. And just last week as well, I am not now part of the Maharashtra State Arm Wrestling Association as well. I was just appointed president last week.
Oh.
So, again, my agenda there, as well as today with this honor, is to invite more women to come into the sport, especially MMA. The MMA India Federation has been working very hard for very long, and I want to come in and invite more women. Also, all the women athletes that are there, I want them to have an open line of conversation with the federation. See, there's always, between the athlete and the federation, there is always a long gap. And I want to close that gap. I want that the women athletes should not feel any hesitation in being able to communicate with the federation their issues, their problems, whether it's female or male. I'm here as for the Women's Commission, but I feel that I should have an open line of communication for any issues with any athlete, whether female or male. And the main agenda here would be, I think my main focus here would be pushing it to all government authorities as well to make the federation reach where it has not reached as yet. We have to take it there, #1. We have to have more women athletes. We have to help women athletes in every way. They have a lot of responsibilities otherwise, and we need to take those responsibilities off their shoulders so they can concentrate on the sport, whether it's financial, whether it's home pressures, or any other thing that we can help them with. So thank you once again for trusting me, and I will try my level best. We have entered into the field of sport, and we want more women to come into every sport as much as possible. And so yes, thank you very much, and we hope to work along with the federation, with the committee, for as much as we can.
Thanks.
Yes.
See guys, Women's Commission is playing such a big role in IMF today. Like recently, just 3 weeks back, I was there in Mauritius, and our Honorable President Kenneth Brown was also there. Gosha, the membership director, was there, and Avinash, the president of Mauritius. His wife launched the Women's Commission over there, including many people from different walks of life. Like I met a lady over there, she's having a chartered accountant firm over there in Mauritius, and she got involved in the Women's Commission. Many other people got involved, and you know, we had 10, 11 bouts over there, out of which one bout was of the female only that specially kept it, which was a Youth A category. So what I'm trying to say, IMF is promoting Women's Commission to another level because it is very important, and that is the IOC law today. IOC, whether it is IOA, they are supporting women to another level. And that is why if you go to see, even in the government, they are demanding reservation, even in parliament, 33% they are demanding, and hopefully maybe next year our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji might do that. I don't know, I'm not a politician, I don't know about that, but I had been reading on the lines in the newspapers, yes. So that's why, you know, this is such a powerful position, and we were really honestly looking for a powerful, strong lady, a good face. Yes, definitely.
I think Mr. Modi and the government is really supporting sport now, and this is the time for us to push.
Yes. So, you know, that is why I'm thankful to Ajay, because I was in Mauritius, and we had a discussion about it, but then suddenly I was there in Mauritius and we were having a board call, and Ajay reached at Preeti's and Pravin's place, and we had a small conversation that time. And I really appreciate Praveen and Preeti to kindly accept this, because like I'll be very honest again, like I said, we don't have any rivals, but yes, we have competitors. There are, if you go to say in India today, we have 8 to 9, you can imagine. He sponsors the entire team. Team ke saath the entire lot of all officials also. 5 of them, they come extra just to roam around. But guys, we cannot afford such things, that luxury. We are still not a federation which is getting funding from government or something like that. We are a judo and all, you have all posh athletes. Like Preeti knows that Preeti's son is my student in Jamnabai. Those children. But IMF today has grown leaps and bounds. जब परिवार छोटा होता है ना, it is very easy to manage. But when Mr. Johan Poonawalla, this time when the team was traveling to Serbia, the budget was 2 lakh rupees per athlete. And you know what background, work honestly and keep doing the work. Differences will bound to come. Like I said, in the last 4 years of our board, we all had difference of opinion. Sometimes we had arguments, but again, we stood strong. I'm really, like I said, again, thankful to this entire board sitting over here. Our term has ended. The returning officer will be arriving here very soon. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
An opportunity to pinpoint fingers at us. We remain strong, and I tell people, like they used to say, I don't know which leader had said that, do not ask what you're for BCCI, why don't you make it for MMA India? And it was kind enough for such sponsor. That's why you see when this brochure, if you go to see, when I put the logos of all these great persons who have supported the sport, I didn't put up our sponsors and all. I just put in this quote which I found it good. Giving is not just about making a donation. It is about making. She has tested COVID positive. Yes. Yesterday she called me, she said, should I come? But I said, no, if you're having this problem, then don't come. Because I'm seeing the newspapers and again you see the COVID news is cropping up daily now. Then now yesterday only the news was that Maharashtra has crossed 1,000. And I'm like, don't tell me by April they'll shut down again. Same thing.
Delhi the master started.
Yes, so that is why, you really don't know. But Varsha has been appointed in the capacity of the woman in the board. Radhika is there already in the board. Again, Ajay is there in the board from Maharashtra. Vikas, again from Madhya Pradesh, is there in the board from the central region. From East region, we are having Nitin Singh seated over there. Now he'll be seated over here in another 15-20 minutes. Sheikh Khalid, again Telangana. So the board is from all region. It's not from one particular city only. Otherwise what people have, half family members, half friends. And the board is made. So here we have representation from South, from North, from Northeast, from West Zone. And I respect to Ajit, record of 10-0 now in pro and 39-0 in amateur. A guy who's never lost. People are already started, claiming him. Remember when 3 years back during the COVID only we had a meeting in the same hall 2020 and I was having benches only till this side. Today it's extended till there. And there are more people who couldn't make it this time. It's a big history which I have did it 3 years back. I won't talk about the politics in Zuddhur. I won't talk about the politics, but still I will discuss with the board. Then we'll start with our other work. IMF is a very big federation with 147 nations associated with it.
Rolling. Firstly, congratulations for the new thing that is going to be coming for you for MMA. What would you like to say about it, Chairperson?
Today, it is a great honor and it's a great responsibility for me to be appointed chairperson of the Women's Commission for the MMA India Federation. With me is Sharif Bhai, who is the president, and Ajay Maharwasa, who is also the vice president. And we've had the general body elections today, and from 9 members, it's now become 11 members, and it is a very, very big day for the MMA India Federation. From here, it's only onwards and upwards. We plan to push the sport very much forward in the country. We plan to invite many more, as my part in this will be to invite many more female athletes to participate, and we plan to bridge the gap between athletes and the federation. Sharif Bhai, maybe you would like to say something for today?
First of all, definitely congratulations to Preeti, because she in herself is, I can say, yes, the woman empowerment जिसे हम in true sense कहते हैं, and definitely we are hoping that with International Mixed Martial Arts Federation promoting Women's Commission to another level. There have been already 40 nations have formed a Women Commission. Recently it was in Mauritius, and now with Preeti taking over the charge of MMA India, where she will be given her complete freedom to work for the benefit of the young athletes, whether it is the youth, amateur, or any level, and understand their problems, what the female athletes they face when they come for championships and all. And this year, since our nationals are there in UP, which is being hosted by our Honorable Deputy CM, Mr. Brajesh Pathak ji, who is the President of MMA UP and also the Chairperson of the UP Olympic. So I think the coming nationals will itself bring a big mark in MMA history, because it will be the first time where 500 athletes will be taking part, and it will be held in more than 3 to 4 cages in India.
Yes. And कुछ बदलाव आप लाना चाहोगे, बिकॉज ये जो पोस्ट है काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट पोस्ट हो जाती है, आप कुछ बदलाव एमएमए को तरफ से, वुमेन्स को तरफ से स्पेशली?
जी बिल्कुल। मेन चीज़ ये है कि हमेशा एथलीट को एक ऐसा लगता है कि वो अपने फेडरेशन के पास नहीं जा सकता है, तो एक फीमेल एथलीट को हमेशा फ्री फील करना चाहिए कि वो अपने प्रॉब्लम्स, अपनी इश्यूज, जो भी उन्हें दिक्कत आए, वो आके हमें बता सकें, और हम वो दिक्कतें को जितनी हमारे पावर में हो हम कर सकें, उसे सॉल्व कर सकें, उसे दूर कर सकें, और ये इंश्योर करें कि फ्यूचर में ऐसा ना हो, स्पेशली फॉर अ फीमेल एथलीट, क्योंकि हम चाह रहे हैं कि बिना किसी माइंड में टेंशन लिए वो एथलीट सिर्फ अपने स्पोर्ट पर कंसंट्रेट कर सके, और वो एक फीमेल एथलीट की तरह ना सोचे, लेकिन एक एथलीट की तरह सोचे। आई थिंक इसी तरह से जो एमएमए इंडिया ऑलरेडी एमएमए बहुत प्रोग्रेस कर चुका है कंट्री में, और अब बहुत फॉरवर्ड ले जा सकेंगे।
2013 से जिस तरह बदलाव देख रहे हैं, 10 साल हो चुके हैं, जिस तरह गवर्नमेंट अब ज़्यादा फोकस होता है, जिस तरह हाल ही में जो वुमेन प्रीमियर लीग होगा, एक बड़ी प्रीमियर लीग हुई जब बाहर के देश आए खेले, और गवर्नमेंट स्पेशली मोदी जी जिस तरह फोकस करते हैं और जिस तरह इनकरेज करते हैं, वो कितना इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है गवर्नमेंट का बैक होना?
हमारी गवर्नमेंट स्पेशली नरेंद्र मोदी सर स्पोर्ट को बहुत बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं कंट्री में, और आई थिंक ये बहुत अच्छा टाइम है कंट्री में सारे एथलीट्स को, ना सिर्फ फीमेल लेकिन मेल, फीमेल, यूथ, स्पेशली एबल्ड, सारे एथलीट्स को बाहर आकर एक अपना मार्क बनाने का मौका मिलता है, और अगर आप अपने आप को इफ़ यू वांट टू बी हर्ड, यू कैन बी हर्ड टुडे इन द गवर्नमेंट। इट्स अ वेरी वेरी गुड टाइम फॉर एथलीट्स टुडे।
प्रीति जी, आपको कोई वुमेन प्लेयर, नॉट ओनली इन एमएमए, एनी प्लेयर, एनी स्पोर्ट, कोई बायोपिक करना हो, कौन सी ऐसी वुमेन है जिसकी बायोपिक आप करना चाहोगे? कोई भी आप एमएमए ले सकते हो।
मैं एक्चुअली किसी एथलीट का नाम नहीं लेना चाहूँगी। आई थिंक देयर शुड बी मेनी मोर बायोपिक्स मेड ऑन मेनी फीमेल एथलीट्स। वेरी फ्यू आर मेड। एक मैरी कॉम में पर हाल ही में बना था, लेकिन बहुत ही कम बायोपिक्स बनते हैं, मेनली मेल एक्टर्स पर बनते हैं। तो मैं चाहूँगी कि सारे जो हमारे फीमेल एथलीट्स हैं, चाहे वो किसी भी स्पोर्ट में हो, उन्हें बढ़ावा दिया जाए, और बायोपिक्स बहुत ही इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरीज़ हैं हमारे एथलीट्स की, देश से जुड़े हुए, मिट्टी से जुड़ी हुई स्टोरीज़ हैं। तो आई थिंक वी वुड लाइक टू ब्रिंग ऑल ऑफ दीज स्टोरीज आउट।
थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
But yes, why did UFC supported $10 million in the last 10 years to IMF? Only because through IMF, they are getting. You understand? बच्चे को लग जाएगा तो माँ बाप बोलेंगे ये सर ने क्या कि हमारे बच्चे को ये प्रॉब्लम्स हो गई, कट्स आ गए, सर के ऊपर केस डाल दीजिए. बट ये जो हमारे बाकी के जो एथलीट्स आप लोग प्रोड्यूस करते हो guys, they come from very poor background. The government has been kind enough to see the problems happening within the SGFI, two groups and all, they were against each other, fighting in the court. Again, the government put a strong team. Now today, all IS officers are handling even the SGFI. Same thing was with our honorable, the biggest sports body of India, that is the Indian Olympic Association. Again, in fightings, and there though, you know, all, I would say the strongest to the strongest people were seated over there in Indian Olympic. A body of 30, it was like a mammoth, but like the size of the Indian Olympic Committee was 30.
Yeah.
There were 7, 8 vice presidents and all. But today you see, everything has been changed according to the IOC code, this, that, the sports ministry stepping in, many people playing important roles in that. And today you see, none of those, not even a single person from those old committees there in the Indian Olympic. And this Indian Olympic, the committee consists of all athletes. Whether it is our Honorable President Preeti Jhangiani, because again, a female is leading the Indian Olympic. And again, she's been an athlete for the sport. She's been a good athlete, played in 1984 and now she was there in the Olympics for India. So guys, all these things are making a lot of difference, and really thankful to the entire board, and special thanks to Ajay once again, because thinking, you know, zeroing on to whom to get. That's again a big question mark. We were planning, honestly, we were planning for many big names were cropping up. Yeah, let's have this, she's a politician's wife, let's bring her, this, that. But we said no, you know, again it would become like, we need someone, yes, who will understand the sport, who's been a mother herself, she knows what a child goes through, and this all makes a difference, guys. So, we have the best person for this job, and you have already heard her, and her vision is, I think, tremendous. Definitely, we are looking that in the coming months, as like I would again say, talking about different federations, we stand as a federation, like I showed you this plate of ours. You can see this momentum was MM India has made it.
Yes.
And it's the entire country. Same thing, guys. Other federations, they are only federations. They are family. But we are not a family. Here nobody can claim that Sharif Babu being the president, his wife is the treasurer. My sister is the treasurer. That also not bloodline. Friendship wise.
Yes.
My elder brother is the senior vice president, Ajay. Again, it is no blood relationship, but yes, respect and a family. Same thing, Prasad Gaitonde, my younger brother from Karnataka. Again, it is, and this board represents all states. We have representation from Northeast, that is Samuel. Even in the new board, the returning officer has to do this job, but I'll do it now because it's taking time. We have representation from Northeast, this is Samuel Al Rozama. From the southern state, we have Prasad, Kevin. But whatever work which each and every person seated over here has done is commendable. I was only the captain of the ship, but a captain cannot do the work alone, guys. I'm one among equals.